Last time on Fantasy Friends. Our trio found out that their friend Leon suddenly passed away. However, at the wake, their reality turned upside down after finding out that their friend Leon was working for an organization to preserve their world and another in a different dimension. After finding out that they were chosen by their friend to become preservers themselves, they reluctantly accepted, went through changes, and found themselves entering an augmented reality room to test their new abilities. So last time, you ended up in the the augmented reality room. Everything goes dark, and then here's where the narrative comes in. As light, I'm trying to describe it. As all of a sudden, it's like a veil comes out over your eyes, and you can see again, like walking out into a bright sun for the first time. Except you're looking out onto a picturesque scene of the full moon in the sky, light amount of cloud cover. See the stars twinkling, and you're standing on a cliff looking out over a forest that's more that seems to be more long, shooting out to your left and to your right, and then a less narrow narrow. Beyond that, you can see a tavern, what it seems to be a tavern, and beyond that, a town. And then further out, you can't quite tell. It looks like an estate or a castle or of some sort. The wind kind of blows past you. It's a little bit of a chilly night, and all you see around you is just the cliff. And to your right is kind of it almost looks natural, like a natural ramp that leads down towards the forest. And then over kind of a loudspeaker, you hear Rascal, who was supposed to watch over you, say, well, fellas, if you reach into your pockets, you'll find a device. So that device, if you put it on your ear, it's kind of like a hearing aid. So a lot of the more prominent, less hostile creatures in that world are elves, and they kind of speak a different language than you know, so that'll help translate for you. And also we can communicate from through that with each other when you're actually not in an augmented room. So you put those on, and then you start to hear her through your ear device. I have not come up with a name for it, but yeah. So she says, so this is the mission. You have to find the key to close the portal that you basically came out of. Now, there's another group trying to look for the key, which you have to watch out for. We don't know what they look like or who they are, but somewhere in that town is the key. So that is your objective.
Heard that. I actually speak Elvish. On my character sheet, anyways.
Yeah, we'll get to
that. So is it is this town looks like this map I'm seeing?
Yeah, so the green squiggles on roll 20.
Is it the forest?
This is the forest, and then the little thing close to it is the tavern, then the town, and then kind of the estate is what I named it in the distance.
The green squiggles. I love it.
Say the first thing we do is go in the tavern and get a drink. Ask some questions. We're looking for a key, you said, right?
Yes. So you walk down the path to the forest?
Yes.
Are we coming out of the forest? Is that what you said?
No. You were on a cliff facing that direction, and down to your right, there's a pathway that leads to the forest, so you can go through the forest to the village.
Okay. And yes.
Okay, you follow the path, and as you approach, and it looks like a kind of dirt path, like people have traveled it quite a bit. But as you approach the entrance to the woods where the path kind of leads you, there's a sign that reads, "To whom that enters here, stay the path with no ill intent. Do not tarry or stray. For these woods have eyes that leer, so tread carefully, or your journey forever will delay."
I didn't even want to get off the path until now.
I've read stories like this, guys. We should probably just stick to the dirt road.
I say the shiniest thing we see, we immediately run off the path and find it.
100%.
Are you out of your mind?
Oh, man. Hey, shiny objects are always a good thing.
No, hang on. Let's take stock here for a second. Just what, 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, we just turned into other people, like other creatures in my case. Look at this. I've got fur, and it's coming out my armpits, coming out my ears.
I say I've got fur in my armpits too, but
it's not the same, is it?
No,
I
I'm
look like a fox.
I'm very happy with the way I look, comparatively.
Sure,
look,
you are.
All of this is insane. Yeah, somewhere along the line, must have hit my head, and we're either having a collective dream here, which is really impressive, or I'm having some kind of fever dream, and I'm stuck in a hospital somewhere. And if the only way for me to wake up is to find some key in some town, at the behest of some voice in my head, ear, then I say we just stick to the path, we get this done, we get the hell out of here.
Alrighty, Tristan. Lead the way, my friend.
I'll start walking down the path. While I'm on the path, can I just look around and see if there's anything in the trees immediately nearby to see if there's anything interesting, why I would go off the path?
I'll tell you this, that you hear howling, you hear clamoring, you hear stuff that kind of, it's intriguing and uneasing at the same time. You see kind of darting, I don't know, red or yellow eyes here and there. It's as if the forest is watching you.
Can I check? Can I check for traps as soon as I walk in? Any kind of things that are coming at me?
Sure.
Just something along the path that'll
Gunshot from the last episode.
Be some random pill down the ground. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, go ahead and roll if you want.
Is that a perception?
Yeah, perception.
That is a dirty 20.
Is it really?
It is. I'll take a picture of it, I swear.
A dirty 20.
No, you don't have to take a picture.
Is it dirty 20 a natural 20, or is that
no, it's
18 plus 2?
Yeah, something like that.
Plus 2 is
okay.
All right, I've gotten all the lingo down, sorry.
Okay, so with a 20, and you got dark vision, right? Up to, was it 120
Yes,
feet?
60
feet. You can spot what looks to be creatures you don't want to run into, here and there. It's like they're there for a second. It's almost looks like there's a wolf standing on two legs, and then it just kind of darts away. Like
a werewolf?
I don't know.
Sounds like a
werewolf.
You see lights kind of flickering in the distance in another direction, but it's just with a with a perception of 20, I'll give you that. Those lights don't feel inviting.
Bane-Dane will pick up his step, and he's trying to get through the forest like quickly now.
Oh, you see a couple lights in the distance. Now we want to go.
Beelines
I
it
knew
to the tavern.
All right, so
So, my friends, it was just double
so
time it.
you get about halfway through the woods. Give me 1 second. So Nicholas, give me just a straight up D20 roll.
D20 roll.
Yes.
Who's Nicholas?
Okay.
Yeah. Who's this Nick person?
Okay. Okay. About a quarter of the way through the woods, you hear a hello, squeak, and to your side you see about a 2-foot tall creature come out of the woods that basically looks like a rat walking on 2 legs. Hello, hello, friends.
The friend, stay
Oh.
back. Whoa.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just popping out of the woods.
Hey, I was just passing through. You wouldn't happen to be going to the village, were you?
What
Thinking about it, was it to you? Yeah.
I mean, if it's okay with you, would you mind if I squeak tagged along? I swear it won't be a bother.
Let me ask you, my friend, what exactly are you doing out here?
Oh, I kind of got lost a little bit. I thought I saw something shiny in the woods, and I kind of lost my way. And then I just happened to find the dirt road here. And then
Let me ask
I
you
ran
this.
into you. Oh, yeah?
Were you a rat before you went in the woods?
I kind of got scared and turned into a rat. Something happened. I'm kind of cursed this way. I turn into a rat. Usually when I'm scared or
I'm
emotional.
gonna be honest.
Checking.
I don't think that I want to have a cursed rat follow me around right now.
Are you sure? I could be
I'm fairly sure.
I could help you out.
I mean, this could be a
Scout ahead.
democracy. That's just one vote, guys. I'm just saying, cursed rat.
Tell you what, my friend, you can sit on my shoulder as we walk through the forest.
Awfully
May I-
trusting of the cursed rat.
May I
Oh,
insight check him
You
to
would
see
do
if
that for me?
if he's trustworthy? Like to discern
Yeah,
if
yeah.
he's
Go ahead. I was waiting
BSing
for you to
us
do
or
it. Yeah,
whatever.
go ahead.
If you're asking me, I'd say yeah.
Well, not exactly the greatest roll I could have ever made.
It's not the worst.
Hey, you're level 1, so I feel like 13's not that bad for level 1.
Yeah.
He does not seem, with the way he's talking and his body language, he is hiding something, or it doesn't seem like he's telling the truth.
He's
This
definitely a dirty
this dude be sketchy.
rat. He's literally a rat.
So, what aren't you telling us? You seem a little shifty there, buddy.
What? Because I'm a rat? What the heck, man? You're a fox. Shouldn't we be worried about you? I mean,
He's a fox, which
Listen.
means he's cunning, which means he knows that you're not telling us the truth. So out with it,
oh.
and I put my hand on my gray sword handle.
okay.
I'm gonna follow up with that and take my axe and just slam it. I'm gonna slam it on the ground about 1 inch away from his face. Clearly, it's 3 times his size. Say, speak the truth, my friend.
So his eyes go super wide, and you can see his fur just kind of frill up. Okay. Listen, I'm stuck here. I just wanted to get out of here. I thought you could help me out. I need to get out of here. I can't
boy, his
escape
voice
this
changed.
place.
That's what I heard too. How are you stuck here?
You know what? It isn't worth it. I'll find my own way out. You guys all suck. And then he just walks away.
More power to you.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't let that rat poop on my shoulder. I'll tell you that. Much right now.
Yeah, you were about to.
See, you were all set to put him on your shoulder and just wander around.
I'm gonna follow your lead, boys. Please
You're a nice,
go
you're a
forward.
nice guy. There's no harm in being a nice guy unless you get on by a cursed rat.
That's what I'm thinking.
Exactly.
Story of my life.
All right, to the cavern. Tavern.
Yeah, tavern.
Okay.
The cavern tavern?
All right, so I say we still double time it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start kind of trotting, jogging, and
Sprinting.
okay. And as you get a little bit farther in, you come across a very well put together bridge, a wooden bridge. I mean, like it looks like it's been polished and all that stuff. And there's a river running almost kind of through the length of the forest. So as you get to that point, fellas, what is your passive perception?
Mine is 12.
12.
14.
Lachlan? Nathan?
Sorry, I had it on mute. That was embarrassing. All right, is it just
Apparently, it's very low.
I just didn't want to tell you guys.
I'm embarrassed. No, isn't that just our wisdom score? Like, isn't that what that is?
It's 10 plus your, I think your wisdom.
I think it's 10 plus wisdom modifier, yeah.
Well, 11 then, if that's it.
Okay.
It's 10 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency, if you are
Proficient in wisdom.
in perception.
Yeah.
Or,
That would be 13.
Okay. You almost sense something, but Masaki, the back of your neck frills up as if something unnerving is behind you. And as you slowly turn around, at the post of one of the railings of the bridge, you see that a wolf standing on two legs, staring at all three of you, and just its eyes are just glaring with, it looks like hunger and madness, and it doesn't even get a word out, and it just breaks into a sprint after all three of you. Are you still all sprinting?
How far? Yeah, but how far away is he?
He's a decent distance, but he will close in on you.
Let everybody else know. I'll just be like, woof! And then start running the other way again.
So he wasn't in front of you. He was behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I felt the eyes, turned around, saw this, let out the little scream, and then just turned and ran the other way.
Yeah, we'll time it. We're gonna dash through.
Okay. So as you're dashing through, it just gains speed, and it gets closer and closer, and all of a sudden, as you look to your left and your right, the trees that are nearest to the path start to move like unnaturally, like it's not wind. All of a sudden the roots pop up and they start to reach out towards the werewolf. I'll just say it's a werewolf. And so all of a sudden they're grabbing at him or it, and before it can really get any closer, it starts getting delayed. And then you just break out of the forest long enough to turn around and see these trees come to life, get up, and you happen to notice other kind of wooden figures, more feminine figures, kind of like helping the trees drag this werewolf, basically like dragging it into the ground. Make sure it's buried alive, and then they just kind of go back into their place. And then you turn around.
Seems to be helping us.
I mean, if you go back to the sign, it explains everything.
Don't leave the path.
Right.
Well, more to it. Stay the path with no ill intent.
So what I got out of the sign was just don't get off the path.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Really should read better, boys. Good point.
That would help, but whatever. So
the
you
ill
turn,
intent part, you know.
yeah. So you turn
How come the
around.
trees didn't slap that rat for trying to freaking mess with us? All right.
I could basically give you what the conclusion of that would have been.
More fun not knowing.
Don't
No,
ruin
no.
it for me.
Okay.
No
Anyway.
spoilers.
So you turn around, and all of a sudden you are greeted by a tavern, a warm and just inviting
Hello
tavern.
to you, Tavern.
Hello there. How's it going, Bendane? No. Anyway. So, as you walk up, you see that the name of the tavern is called The Watched Path.
Ooh, I like that.
And do you go inside the tavern?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
So as you go in, you hear kind of it's actually a coin. Instead of a bell, a coin rings as you open the tavern. It gives like this very distinct sound, like a ringing sound.
Can
It's
you give me a Foley on that?
Hmm?
Can you give me the Foley on that? I need to.
No.
Having a hard time.
I try.
Imagining
I try. I
what's
have
on
a couple coins on my desk. I can't. I cannot
All right.
make this beautiful coin sound. Anyway, so
Jingle, jingle.
no, okay, that was beautiful. Let's just stop the podcast now. I think we got it all, guys.
He's like the guy from Police Academy. His ability to do sounds is amazing.
Okay. All right. Let me get The tavern itself is cozy. Lights flicker with warmth all around. As you step in, to your right along the wall are paintings of townspeople, the family of somebody you don't quite recognize, festivals, and mostly just good times. Ahead is a door for employees to the kitchen. There's a wraparound bar so employees can move freely. The shelves are stocked behind the bar. The tavern keeper has a nice warm smile. He looks like, so he's got this like amazing mustache that kind of curls up. He's got kind of a like shaved sides and like a short top haircut. He's got, like I said, he's got like this kind of squinty-eyed, just nice warm smile face, and he's got kind of like a bulky appearance. He like he's got this long sleeve shirt that's kind of the cuffs are rolled up, the sleeves are rolled up, and it looks like he's like at any moment he could just like rip through his shirt because it barely fits him. Suspenders, and he's got nice slacks, and that you can barely see, but he just kind of is cleaning a glass behind the counter. There are tables and chairs that line the floor. There's another doorway at the back that leads up to a balcony overlooking the bar. There are a few small tables and chairs with a hallway to rooms in the back. Next to that door is a hallway to the facilities that you can see kind of just above them saying, this way to the PP potty. And next to that, near the corner, is a hearth, a really big hearth. So like, imagine like a hearth so big that you could literally just like fall into and then just like catch on fire. And there's a nice warm fire going, and the smell of good food and fire fills the air. There is also near the hearth a dwarf with kind of robes. He's kind of got small pauldrons. They just fit around his shoulders, and he's kind of just taking sips of an ale of some sort. So, what do you do, boys?
I'm gonna go to the bartender and I'm gonna say, "Hey, I've really got to use the bathroom. Would I need a key to go into the bathroom?"
A key to go into the bathroom. As long as nobody's in there, you're free to go.
Okay, I'll go pee and come back.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna follow him to the bar, and I'm gonna ask for some Sexton Irish whiskey.
I don't know what that is. I
What kind
can
of
give
whiskey
you
do you have?
bathroom and ask for
Anything
what?
hard and strong, my friend.
hard and strong. You got it. This one's called the Breaker, and he pours you a shot.
Immediately drink it.
It's pretty rough.
Ah.
Hence why they call it the Breaker.
Oh, that's some tough stuff, my friend.
Yeah, I probably should have warned you. Sorry about that. But you asked for the strong stuff.
I agree. Oh,
What are you all
Something a
three?
little sweeter.
Oh, certainly. What? I just noticed. Orcs. We haven't got a whole lot of orcs recently, and sir, I don't know what you are, or even if you're a sir. What are you? Yeah.
he's talking to you, Tristan.
Yes, you. What's your name?
It's Tristan.
Tristan. Huh. Interesting name. And he pours you a cup of nice sweet wine.
That'll do.
So barkeep, what's your name, my friend?
Oh, my name. As Yale tries to find the name.
Say, oh, I did not expect you to ask me that.
Yes.
Yeah, really. Threw you off with a simple question here. Let's see.
My name
Didn't
is.
think that we were going to be so hospitable.
Yeah. Actually, no, I was prepared. I just wasn't prepared. My name is Strauss. And what is your
Hello,
name, big
Strauss.
guy?
Oh, my name's Lachlan. How you
Lachlan.
doing, sir?
Man, these names. Wonderful names.
No.
I'm doing well.
What
So,
a good name yourself, my friend. Hey,
thank you.
I'm asking, can you tell me a little about this town?
Oh, of course. Well, it's seen better days. We've gone through a little upheaval recently. Yeah, the family, and he points over to the paintings. As you can see, we had a nice family that rolled in, the Cathiels. They came in, they helped the village prosper and grow, and I tell you what, it was great. Those were some good times. And then something happened, and the village was attacked. It was almost completely destroyed. We're lucky to survive as long as we have been. We were able to run them out, but the family, they all died, and really we're the only ones that are left. We've been trying to get back up. Our crops are growing. We're trying to rebuild the village. It's been tough, but
Not to
Oh, I'm sorry.
throw off your story, but what did you say attacked the town?
Everything, lots of stuff.
Everything. That's
Werewolves and were creatures and dark creatures. Even I don't know what they're called, but they shot metal from them. It was like a bow, but not a bow. It was like a crossbow that didn't fire bolts. It fired metal.
Did it make a loud banging sound every time it fired?
I actually wasn't here at the time, but yes, I've been told that's what it sounded like.
I'm well accustomed with these things.
Can you tell me how these men
really?
were dressed?
Actually, you're kind of strange too. I've never seen someone of your kind, sir.
You've never seen a human?
No. Where do you hail from?
Somewhere far away, but not too far. Have you never seen a human? What does this guy look like? Did I miss that? Did I miss the description?
He looks like an elf.
Oh, he's an elf. Okay. Oh, does he speak Elvish?
He's speaking Elvish now, but you can understand him because of your translators.
Because
Well,
Right.
So strangely, yes, you can understand him without the translators. So I can imagine you are like taking it off and like understanding him, and then putting it back on, and just like doing that,
and like
kinda...
freaking out, like what the. Right.
So, what was
the minute?
So, what was your question?
I was curious if you could tell me what these men were actually wearing. If you knew anything they were exactly wearing. Kind of
dark,
special kind of outfits.
Dark, just dark type of armor. It was a strange type of armor, from what I've been told. They escaped into the night, but a couple of villagers caught a few of them. They didn't want them. They tried to interrogate them, but it didn't go anywhere. They ended up taking their own lives. I've never seen something like it before.
So does anybody live up at that castle anymore?
No, we don't want to. It would feel wrong to take over. See, when they attacked, they knew that family had power, so they attacked the family first, and they destroyed all of them, and then they came for the village. I think, I mean, these mountains are full of, because if you look, we're actually in a valley. It's hard to see sometimes because of the mist, but we're actually in a valley, and there's a lot of resources in these mountains. So that's
valuable resources.
I don't know. We never really started mining. We focus more on agriculture than anything.
Okay.
What brings you three? Other questions for him?
Actually, I have a question. What brings you three to our humble village? How did you get past the forest? I'm curious.
We just stayed on the path.
Oh, you're not looking for anything?
Yeah, we're looking for a key, actually, but we don't know anything about it.
A key? That's strange. Somebody else, that dwarf over there mentioned something about he was looking for something, but he never really said what. Maybe you all are looking for the same thing?
Speaking of the dwarf, can I see if he's, like, paying attention to us?
He is staring daggers at you guys. And at the bartender. He's, like, listening intently at your conversation.
As soon as he says that, I immediately stare right back at him. I stand up, my axe in my hand, walk straight over, look him right in the eye, say, "Good evening, fine sir. Can I buy you a drink?"
"No, but I'll buy you one. Bartender, give me an ale over here."
"Tell me your name, my friend." "My name's Lachlan."
You just buying one drink? You're not buying the rest of us all drinks?
I'm the only one that walked over. Follow me over, boys.
My name is my name is Brogan.
Brogan, what you be doing here?
Oh, I'm tracking down something for a company I was hired by.
Sounds interesting. That sounds like the same reason we're here, my friend.
I do have to tell you something. I wouldn't trust anything that bartender or anybody in the village says. And then the bartender comes over and drops off 3 ales for all 3 of you. Because he's a nice guy. Anything else you need?
Oh, we're good, my friend. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate the ales. You have a good evening.
He kind of gives you a gentle pat on the shoulder. Well, if you need anything, just let me know. I'll be right over there. And our cook is in the back if you need something cooked up real quick. He's an excellent chef. And then he just kind of saunters, just trots back to the bar. So anyway, as I was saying, These villagers, they're under the influence, or still under the influence of vampires. That family he was talking about, they were vampires.
Vampires, you say?
Yes. They were all fooled. See me, and then he pulls out I don't know, just like a medallion. See, this is my holy symbol. I'm a cleric, and I come here to cleanse this place of its madness. They believe that the family came here and helped save them, but they just influenced their minds, tricked them up.
So what exactly you say you're looking for something from this company? What's the name of the company, if I don't mind me asking?
I do mind you asking.
All right, well, what are you looking for then? Because we may be looking for the same thing. Maybe we could help each other.
I don't think the company would send two groups. So, I'll just say I'm looking for something that'll help this place flourish. And his eyes kind of he gives off this like weird look. Almost like a wink, but it's not a wink. It's like yeah,
Might
like
I
yes?
insight check him on that front?
Sure.
Yeah, well, a little better than earlier.
Let me double check. Yeah, he's holding something back.
Yeah, I'll keep that to myself.
I mean, that's kind of obvious just in the way that he's said. I'm not going to tell
Yeah.
you what I'm looking for.
I mean, but I don't want to bring it up into his face.
I do. I feel like I should remind you guys. Here, I'll do the DM thing.
Please do. Please do. We didn't read the sign from the forest, so we missed something you said earlier.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, as Rascal was watching you guys this whole entire time, she kind of chimes into your ear. I'll just call them the super translators. I don't know. She chimes in. And,
Babble device.
The what?
Babble device.
Fish.
Oh, that's a good one. The babble device. And says, guys, just to remind you, your mission is to find a key and to find it before the other group finds it.
Yeah, I'm kind of assuming this guy's with the other group.
Giving you a hint. I'll let you go. If you need any other help, just let me know, okay?
Now, do we really need to find it before they find it, or do we just need to pry it out of their cold dead hands?
I like the way you think, Bendane. All right.
So you're looking for a key, are you?
We didn't say that.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Well, not to him. We said it to the bartender. I guess you said that he was listening intently, right?
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Then I'll say.
Give it to him.
So you're
he was.
so you're looking for something too.
Hey,
Yes.
That's what I means. Yeah, he said yes.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Well, you might want to try. You might want to try the estate up there. I'm
You
sure there's something.
Haven't already?
Oh, we're working on it.
We who? I just see the one dwarf.
Like I said, I have me and my team.
Oh. Well, where's the rest of your team? I don't want to go stepping on their toes looking for something if they're already there.
Oh, this is just a friendly, search and find, isn't it? I mean, I did
Is it?
just buy you all an ale. We're all friendly here, correct?
so far I agree.
Okay, then. Well, boys, I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna finish this ale, and then I'll get back to searching myself. You have a wonderful night.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
Just wave.
Bye.
Really awkward. The door turns around, just kind of like, what the hell? So is there anything else in the tavern that seems to us that we should see? Bartender, the dwarf. Was the other thing?
Actually, I think I'll take a closer look at them paintings.
Okay.
Cool.
What do I ascertain?
Investigation.
Alrighty. Oh, there we go.
Wow.
There's the natural 20.
All right. Give me.
You see that they are paintings of people, and that those people have eyes.
Okay, so
Them's definitely some people.
So, yeah, okay. This is a whole lot of stuff coming at you. So, in one of the paintings, you see the family. That family looks to be, there's a father, a mother, 2 sons, and a daughter. All of them have the palest of faces and the most golden eyes. In another painting, you see some type of festival. You see it's painted of it looks like a marketplace, and then it's like the little games and stuff are all around, and the family is intertwined. They're kind of talking and laughing along with the villagers. And another, it looks like the father is shaking hands with one of the elders of the village. There's another painting where it's and some of them look slightly burnt, and this one, it looks like the daughter with the most like love, like you can see love in her eyes, and looking at a man that doesn't look like her brothers. So it's a man from the village, and with a 22, you noticed on her, she's facing from the left side she's facing with her left side towards the person that painted it, and you can see a ring on her finger. But it seems like all the paintings are of joy and love and happiness, and there's even other paintings of just kind of them mixing together with the villagers. This doesn't seem like, from this investigation, this doesn't seem like they are. It doesn't seem like they were spellbound or anything. If these were vampires, it doesn't look like they were spellbound by them. It almost looked like they were living in some sort of harmony.
Gotcha.
And again, magic is a tricky thing. There wouldn't be
are there any paintings of like a map with an X on it that says the key is here?
Maybe it's on the back. I start taking the paintings off the wall.
No. Dang it. He rolled a 20. I just want to remind you of that.
It doesn't make it magically materialize out of thin air.
Doesn't happen to see like a key hanging from the daughter's necklace or anything. Okay.
That guy that the daughter is with in the painting, does he look like he bears any signs of maybe becoming a vampire?
Or a rat?
At the time it was painted? Yeah, or a rat.
No, he looks in love and in joy, looking right back at her.
All right.
Okay. I want to go back over to the bartender.
Okay.
I want to ask him a quick question.
Okay.
Say, hey, you mentioned... I'll say it in my accent.
Yeah. That's your fault.
Anyway. Hey, my friend, I got a question for you. I see all these paintings on the wall, and I see the family you've been mentioning, how they all died. I see a man there that seems to maybe have been married to that girl. Does that man still exist? Is he still alive?
With sadness in his eyes, he tells you, unfortunately, no. He passed away along with her. They both died in the assault.
What a bummer.
His mother, I believe, is still alive.
And where would she live, if you could tell me? I'd love to talk to her about her experience.
If she was still alive, she would probably be down Main Street. She might be at the market right now gathering some vegetables. I can't quite say for sure.
Kind of a specific guess, right?
No, hang on. You said if she's still alive, why would she be dead?
She's old.
Is there any way I could
The
identify?
town doesn't know.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. For an elf, she's old. She's getting up to about 900.
Good Lord, man. Well, I guess we'll go and see if we can't find either her or her corpse.
Wow.
My friend, is there anything that would help me identify knowing who she looks like?
She has a scar.
Let me guess. Pointy ears.
You, sir, you crack me up. No, she has a scar across her left cheek. She got it in a farming accident.
Should be a little
didn't quite heal.
All right, my friend. Well, I appreciate the drinks. You have a good rest of the night.
He reaches out a hand for a handshake.
I will happily oblige and give my handshake.
Shakes your hand. It's a nice firm handshake. He says, "Best of luck to you, whatever you're looking for. Please be careful, and please, I would wait till morning to go through the woods if you plan. We have rooms available here if you need to stay."
Sounds good.
Sounds like a good idea. Thanks.
You're welcome.
And I guess we're leaving.
Yeah, we're gonna go walk to the market, I guess.
Here we go.
As we're walking, I'm just gonna say to my buddies, like, man, they put a lot of work into this hologram thing, huh? Looks pretty sweet.
I'd say it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he said augmented reality. I didn't expect it to be like,
Yeah, I thought I'd have to wear like the
new
Google
world.
glasses or something,
Welcome to the holodeck. How can I help you?
Computer, search for key.
Does not compute.
Dang it.
Try something else.
Shut.
This mission is supposed to help you understand what you're looking for. Not everything is what it seems.
Well, I understand what a key is. All right.
Do you though?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Head to the market.
Heading to the market. You mean the village?
Throwing out a theory to you two. What if we're talking literally, right? Well, maybe not literally, but the key to someone's heart. Like
I was
ring.
about to say, if this was love the whole time, I quit.
What if we're talking vampires? We need the key, the literal key to the heart, which is a stake.
Right.
If only it were that simple.
It sounds like that complicated. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so
So we're heading in town. What are the first things we're seeing?
you see, it looks like a normal village. Strangely, it looks like this looks like somewhere in like Switzerland or something like that. The houses look very similar. Designed. The dirt path turns into a very smooth stone, not even cobblestone. It's like even smoother than that. It almost feels like cement. But they're so well constructed roads. A lot of the houses look pretty well built. And you can see there's the road that you were on goes directly straight through the village up to the estate, and then as you get to a section, because like it kind of branches off into little alleyways and stuff like that, and little small roads to other different houses. but there's also a main road that kind of goes perpendicular, and it splits off. So there's an intersection that goes left and right. And as you get to that intersection, you see somebody come around the left corner. So as you're coming up from south to north, so there, on this corner, you see somebody come around the corner and trip and fall, and all of a sudden they drop a bag of vegetables and stuff, and there's an apple that kind of rolls out into the road. And
I'll grab the apple and eat it.
I'll immediately run up and help him up.
Oh my! Thank you so much. And as she gets up off her feet, she's like, I guess you can have my apple, sir.
I'll have to apologize for him.
Well, thank you so much.
Really
You're so kind. And then just dang it.
It's great. The Michael Winslow sound effects again. It's amazing.
And she goes, are you an orc?
I am. Apparently.
How did you get past the forest?
I ran right through.
That's so strange.
What would be strange to you?
Well, usually orcs are mean and angry and ill-tempered.
He wasn't always an orc.
Oh.
I have a very complicated past that really involves the last couple hours, to be honest with you.
Hold on.
Also, he's only part orc.
She's like, wait, and she kind of like goes around you to grab her bag, and then all of a sudden you hear kind of these clanking footsteps, and then all of a sudden you see an elf. Oh, miss lady, gentlemen, hello there. Are you accosting this lady? And she's like, no. This fine gentleman helped me up. Well, all right then. I did have a couple more questions, and you did drop your coins. Are you eating an apple, sir? Did you just eat her apple? And she pipes up.
How do you know it's her apple?
Well, you got me there. Anyways, he holds out his hand to give her the coins, and she at first is hesitant, and then she reaches out to grab the coins, and then he kind of grabs her hand, not like firm, like he doesn't grab her hand in the nicest way, and he tries to kind of pull her in without like seeming like he's pulling her in, and then he kind of like, I had some more questions for you.
I think you should unhand the lady.
Immediately step right next to him, so there's almost like no room between the two of us. I'm asking him the same thing at the same time.
Vindane's just kind of watching it unfold.
It's apparently the biggest apple in history too.
He immediately lets go. Yeah, right. He immediately lets go of her hand and says, "Well, gentlemen, it was just kind of rude of her to, walk away from me when I was just trying to ask her a couple of questions. I guess I'll have to catch you later, gentlemen." And then he looks at all three of you, eyes you up and down real quick, and then kind of heads back. And as you look down that way, where he came and she came, you see that it's kind of lit up with lights, and there's a market kind of going on, and there's people kind of perusing the vendors. And yeah, she turns to you and says, "Thank you so much." She grabs her bag, says, "Well, for helping me up and aside from helping yourself with my apple, I can make you some food real quick if you want."
No thanks, I'm full.
Yeah, because you ate the lady's apple.
Oh, ma'am, I appreciate it. May I ask you a question real quick? What is the deal with him? What is he wanting to talk with you about so much?
Oh, he wants to talk to me about my son and the history of this village, and I just
Oh, that's
It's,
awfully rude of him. I wouldn't just walk up to a lady and ask her about her son, who recently died in a tragic accident.
how do you know that?
Oh my gosh.
And
Saw the picture in the bar. By the
Just
way,
slowly turn and stare.
and you all notice, aside from Bendane, who already figured it out, that on her left cheek is a scar.
I turn to Ben Dane and immediately say, "Continue to eat your apple, please."
It's already finished. I don't need any more Foley. But she's taken aback, and she says, yes, he passed away.
So sorry.
Thank you. Are you looking for something too? Because that awfully rude elf was looking for something also.
But to be honest with you, we are, ma'am. I don't want to be rude, and I don't want to try to intimidate you, but is there any direction you can point us in?
Well, I can't quite think of. Maybe the estate would help out. Searching there. I know the family. If there's anything left, there might be something that hints to what it could be. Whatever you might be looking for.
I mean, is it kosher to go poking around into a dead family's house all alone? Is it like a museum at this point, or is it just like breaking and entering?
Well, it's open.
Is it kosher?
If you run into anything, just tell them that I told you it's okay. You seem like nice fellows.
And what was your name in your relation to the family?
Hold on.
There it is.
I should have brought this out.
Number one rule of DMing.
I know.
Always have a list of names ready.
She's basically the mother-in-law to the daughter of the family.
Yeah, but I want her to say that.
Speculation gets us nowhere. Even though that's literally like the number one thing you do in D&D.
I was gonna say.
Okay. My name is Amiria.
That's a pretty name.
Beautiful name.
Thank you.
Did you come up with that off your dome? I like it.
No, I had to get the random name generator out.
And what was the relationship to the family you said?
Oh, well, my son and the family's daughter, they were courting, and they were set to be married. It was actually going to be a couple days set after the assault, but then the assault happened and all of that tragedy. We lost the daughter. Her name was Yana, and we lost my son.
That's terrible.
Can I ask you a question? Is there any kind of gifts or heirlooms that your son received from the family, or you received from the family?
Like a dowry, right?
Yeah. Just a gift of friendship.
No, not really. Anything that was left would have been either taken by whoever these people that came and attacked us, or left in the estate.
Dark clothed people, right?
Yes, their appearance was strange. I've never seen such clothing or such weaponry. We all were confused at first. Explosions everywhere, and then people were getting hit just from such a distance, and then we would hear these. It was like thunder after somebody would fall. It was a dark time.
Sounds pretty crazy.
I'm trying to think.
I'm gonna step off to the side, and I'm gonna use my tricorder to talk to Rascal. and I'm gonna say, "Hey, do these guys know that they're like a computer, or like, are they sentient?"
They're artificial intelligence.
Okay.
So, like, they don't know they're in a simulation.
Okay.
Yeah. How's it going? You guys you doing good? Figuring it out?
We could use a hint if you want to give us one.
Well, through the mission, they should have been hinting for you where you're supposed to go. Sorry, fellas.
So no, then. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Sounds like we're supposed to go to the estate.
Sounds like it.
It's such a linear path. Where else could you have to go?
The rails are showing.
If I look
Chugga,
down the
chugga,
street
chugga,
to that
chugga.
market, is there anything there that's going to make me want to go down there? Anything that's going to like?
That depends. How much do you like waffles? I'm pretty sure there's a waffle vendor.
There is a waffle vendor.
They don't have chicken. It's not worth it.
There is chicken, but they're live, and you'll have to kill it yourself.
See, I'm looking for chicken and waffles, so never mind.
Dang it. My brain didn't catch up.
Don't expect me to pick up chickens and eat them raw. I may look like a fox, but I don't eat like one.
You never know. You haven't tried yet, my friend.
It's not going to happen either.
Van Dane's just going to throw his apple core on the ground and start walking towards the castle.
All right.
I'm just going to shrug my shoulders and follow.
Hey friends, I just want to say thank you for listening to this episode, and we got more in store, more coming up. This is probably going to be a long season. I want to say a quick thank you to Brian Sanishin. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It's Brian Sanyshin for the intro and outro. You can find him on his own website and on Fiverr. If you're looking for some great music, check him out there. Also, check us out on YouTube. Subscribe and like. Also on Instagram, Anchor, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, and Stitcher. Please continue to listen. Give us a like, and just thank you again. All right, stay tuned for the next coming episode in about 2 weeks. All right, bye.